Then there's Brown. Then there's Tim Hardaway. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. Wow, what a slam. Tatum not messing around right there.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Left side, Halliburton. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown outside. Outside Hardaway. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Well, we've come to expect this from Tatum. Just so good at taking over games all by himself.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. Well, there's plenty of scorers on the Celtics, but Jason Tatum says, I'm going to get my shots. It's just about trusting the process. From experience, I understand that I'm good enough that I can relax and defer a little bit. Then in the fourth, I can score 20 in the quarter. Kevin, sounds like he's figured it all out.
Thank you so much. You know, he can take over at any time, and it's fun to watch. D.A., we thank you for that. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Hardaway. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Halliburton. Tatum passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by Indiana. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Halliburton outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Porzingis with a screen on Toppin. And here's Tatum for 3. It's rebounded by Nesmith. Nesmith has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Walker against Porzingis for the tie, and Halliburton gets it to go on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with. And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Halliburton deciding where to go with it. To Nembhard, pass to Toppin. Here's Halliburton. It's good. Halliburton's got 9 points now in the quarter.
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence inside. In fact, he's confident at everything he does.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. Here's Hauser. Horford sets a screen for Hardaway. Over Halliburton. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 5.
Hardaway Jr. carving out some space for himself with that play call.
Outside, Walker. Pass to Nesmith. Now, here's McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Toppin with it. Here's Nesmith. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. It's Brown on the wing. Nesmith covering. Brown outside. Pass to Hardaway. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Nesmith has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
Brown outside. tees it up off the glass. 18 points for him.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Here's Halliburton. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Pass to Brown. It's deflected. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Indiana. Walker out there with Neesmith. Then there's Obi Toppin. It's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton into the shooting guard. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Tatum against McConnell. Pritchard passes to Tatum. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Shot's good by Walker.
Very few young players see the floor as well as Halliburton. It really shows just how impressive his ceiling is as a playmaker.
Tatum passes to Hauser. It's tipped. Toppin with the steal. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. To take the lead. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A pure-looking jumper right there. Halliburton has such confidence in his ability to score.
Outside, Tatum shoots over Walker. Tatum's shot is off.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Indiana moving the ball away. Back to Toppin. And stolen by Horford. Tatum against Walker. Back to Tatum. It's rebounded by Indiana.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Halliburton. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Now it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hauser the pass to Hardaway. Trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Indiana. Toppin's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's McConnell, guarded closer. Halliburton outside. Offline with his 3. Celtics trail by 3. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Hardaway with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. Back to McConnell. And the shot goes in. And the Pacers lead by 5.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Austin going to switch here. Holiday's checked in. Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Joe Mazzulla was going over with his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told me, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. Let's see if they listen, guys.
Thank you, David. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Kicks to Tatum. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Shoots the 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Haliburton's got 28 points for the game.
Well, after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of that.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Holiday. The rebound by Haliburton. Haliburton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Walker with a screen for Haliburton. Shot clock at 6. He can't get that one. Celtics trail by 6. Tatum kicks to Holiday. Outside Hardaway. Outside Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on Haliburton. Tatum from 3.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
Haliburton outside. Outside, Walker. Here's Nembhard. Guarded by Hardaway. Walker the pass to Nembhard. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Austin's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To Porzingis. Haliburton with the steal. Floats it up for Walker. Nembhard finds McConnell, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Both teams will make substitutions. And a wide-open look for Haliburton. That ball is nice feed that time from Turner.
Well, he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Tatum with the screen on Mathurin. There's Brown with the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Siakam against Tatum. And Turner kicks to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Tatum. Siakam for 3. Sinks the triple. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Second chance shot. Nice D from Porzingis.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Siakam against Tatum. Outside, White. Holiday looking over the floor. Now Tatum, 4 on the clock. Here goes Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. And now just a 1-point Pacer lead.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Nembhard with it. Siakam outside. Turner with a screen on Tatum. For 3, Siakam. Rebounded by the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Tatum wide open, he fires one. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Halliburton against Holiday. Halliburton outside. The rebound by Holiday. Boston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. White. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
And so he makes both from the line. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 3. Tatum slips by the contact inside.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Celtics on D. It's a 1-point game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode. And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
He doesn't get the second one.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Back to Brown. Outside Tatum. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. A wide open look here for Porzingis. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 5 assists tonight. Indiana trailing here. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Halliburton against Holiday. Halliburton, no good. Boston's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. Tatum, no good. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Turner with the screen for Mathurin. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Celtics. Holiday's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Tatum down low. Defended by Mathurin. And that one's good. Tatum.
Hey, you need some points? Tatum is your guy.
Here's Halliburton. It's the layup after the sweep. Pump fake to freeze the D. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Tatum.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Halliburton. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Nemhard. Trifecta.
Big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Tatum. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Here's Halliburton. No good. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And we've got more. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 roaming the paint. Pass to Nemhard. Halliburton is screen on White. Back to Halliburton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Holiday kicks to White. And here's Porzingis. And the 3-ball is good. Porzingis has got 5 points now in the quarter. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's Tatum. Shot clock at 3. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Pacers trail by 5. Down low. Here's Turner. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And he is a load inside. Turner can back anybody down to get to his sweet spot.
Siakam against Tatum.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops.
And looking at Tatum's game, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Outside Mathurin takes a 3. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Brown against Mathurin. And another miss by Boston.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Siakam outside. Pass to Nembhard. Turner with a screen on White. Clock at 4. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Celtics leading by 3. Tatum deciding where to go with it. It's rebounded by Tyrese Halliburton. Halliburton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Count that bucket.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
We're now over 3.5 minutes through this overtime period. Holiday against Halliburton. Can't hit from in close. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far here in overtime. Tatum, that's for 2. Takes a big night bounce and goes in. Tatum's got 47 points.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen on Brown. Here's Mathurin. Brown against Turner. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And Indiana making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here's Halliburton. Here's Turner. Porzingis with the block. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Obi Toppin's checked in for Isaiah Jackson.
Number 1, Obi Toppin.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one is on Holiday.
Personal foul.
And he goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner passes to Nembhard. Indiana moving it around. Turner with a screen on Holiday. Halliburton for three.
Well, you talk about a reliable defender.